Saira Shah Halim, where does the left come out on this? Are you for freedom of expression, or do you think the film should be banned? Saira Shah Halim, please. Saira.
Thanks so much, Rahul ji. You know, I've been waiting very patiently. Would request the other speakers to please calm down and allow me to speak. So I'd like to just iterate one point here. I've been listening patiently to all the speakers. I'd like to add one thing. That 32,000 to the number 3 is quite a revealing intention, and it's not a figure of speech. Here the left clearly believes in freedom of expression. And the BJP spokesperson, my co-panelist, was quoting very flowery language and quotes and all. So I'd like to also quote Voltaire here, that I might not agree to what you say. However, I'll defend to the death your right to say it. But here, people need to understand what is fallacy, what is lies, what is propaganda. And this looks like an engineered propaganda. And it's really unfortunate, Rahul, that the PM of the country has been part and parcel of this very devious agenda that seeks to polarize society on communal lines. Because here he went to Karnataka and he started espousing this movie. He was actually, doing the PR of this film, which doesn't happen. I mean, which PM of any other nation, you name it, goes around when
Guru Prakash Paswan, respond to that. Why is the Prime Minister and other people in the BJP,
it never happens.
Doing publicity for the film? That's the question Saira Shah Halim asked.
Again, I'd like to add one more point. Rahul, I'd like to add one more point, please.
Why not?
I'd like to add just one more point,
Prime Minister of the country is supposed to be concerned about the issues of this country. A Prime Minister of this country is supposed to be concerned about this country. Major issues of terrorism, the Prime Minister is supposed
while
to be
remaining silent on Manipur,
Okay, I realize that this has got everyone really agitated, but I can't have everyone speaking at the same time. Saira has hardly spoken. I'm going to give her 20 seconds to conclude before I move.
Allow me to speak, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is there's certain intelligence sources, that have reported to various state governments saying that this film might cause communal disharmony in various states. So the state governments like the West Bengal government and other governments that are thinking about banning the film are working on the inputs that they've received from the intelligence sources, and I think they are being prudent, because here we don't want a communal flare-up in any state, because we've seen how the minorities can get easily demonized. We have seen it during Kashmir files, how people, when they were watching the film, were actually sloganeering and they were using anti-minority statements while watching the film. We've seen all these incendiary statements and remarks. And let me tell you, being from the minority community, it's not really nice when you hear devious things, when certain films, certain filmmakers have a certain political agenda. They're working in tandem with the political party that tries to demonize the minorities of the community. I'm from the minority and I know what it feels. So yes, I feel if the various state governments...
Okay, so you're making the point that the political party, Guru Prakash Paswan, quickly shouldn't be publicizing the film. It seems as if that's being used for political propaganda. Let Guru Prakash Paswan respond to that. Guru Prakash.
Rahulji, it's a very beautiful side that the TNC spokesperson and the Communist Party spokesperson are on the same side. And they are on the same side attacking the values and the ethos of the Constitution, attacking the foundations on which our Constitution is built. Madam, please go and see what your Chief Minister, Communist Party Chief Minister Mr. V.S. Achuthanandan, Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan have spoken about love jihad. Was it a lie as well? Point number 2, I want to ask Madam from the Trinamool Congress, I have a quote, I did not speak when you were speaking.
No,
this is your democracy.
Let him speak. Guru Prakash Paswan should be allowed to conclude. Saira, let him conclude. He was listening to you patiently. Allow him to conclude. Go on very quickly.
This is exactly what the communist design is. I have a quote from Rabindranath Tagore. I have a quote from Rabindranath Tagore where he says that there are 2 religions honored which have distinct enmity against all other religions. These 2 are Christianity and Islam. Are you going to ban Rabindranath Tagore as well from West Bengal? I asked the TMC spokesperson on your show tonight, will you ban Rabindranath Tagore as well?
Okay, now I'm running out of time, so I want to give everyone an opportunity to come in. Saira can come in first. Saira, very quickly, 20 seconds, and then I wrap up. Saira.
So let me say, okay, let me just add a last point to the BJP spokesman. Okay, fine. Like I said, 1 second, let me finish.
Let Saira speak, please.
Guru Prakashji, let me talk. It's my turn to talk. Are you Sara Shah Halim? Are you Sara Shah Halim? It's my turn to respond. What I'm saying is, all right, supposing we don't ban the film, are you ready? Are you ready to watch BBC documentary at the BJP office? I'm ready to join you at the BJP office. Make sure that you screen the BBC documentary at the BJP premises.
Okay. Varis Pathan, 20 seconds to wrap up.
Let's do a call for action. Let's ensure...
Varis Pathan.
Rahul, let me make a point here very clear.
Yes, sir.
The BJP has totally lost on its priority, Rahul, and I say why? The BJP has lost on its priorities, and I say why? Because Manipur is burning. More than 100 people have died. No word from Modi. In Kashmir, our Jawans are martyred. No word from Modi. And he is busy in promoting a Kerala story film. Is this not the BJP's agenda of polarization prior to the Karnataka elections? So what is the BJP
Please
trying
go
to
and see,
do?
sir, surgical strike bhi ab ho raha hai. Please go and see surgical strike is happening now. And you are speaking on behalf of Kashmir. This is laughable. This is exactly laughable that you have...
Okay, let him conclude. Let him conclude.
What about Manipur?
You are speaking.
Ashok Pandit, respond to Varis Pathan's charge that the government is not speaking on matters they find inconvenient, issues like Manipur, issues like the film put out by the BBC, the documentary, that no one wants to talk about, but you want that this film be promoted because it suits your agenda. Let Ashok Pandit respond to that.
Kashmir martyrs, our Jawans are martyred in Kashmir. What about that?
The problem with these people is that when the Prime Minister of the country is supposed to be concerned about major issues which is raised even by a film. So this issue of human trafficking of women from Kerala or from other parts of the country has touched issues. Spoken about it. So what's wrong with it? And Varis bhai, आपने बोल दिया ना, आपने बोल दिया, मुझे बोलने नहीं देना भी, आपने बोल दिया. Secondly, Varis bhai, आपके चीफ ने भी कोई बात नहीं की अभी तक, तो आप छोड़ दीजिए उस बात को. Secondly, when somebody from Bengal talks about law and order situation, it is an irony, it's a joke, because we saw what happened post-election assembly elections in Bengal. We saw the genocide which happened with Hindus. We saw the exodus of Hindus from Bengal to Assam. So we have all seen that. I don't want to get into it. My take as a filmmaker is a film which has been approved by censor board, which the appeals of ban has been denied by the court. All the courts, Supreme Court, High Court, you have no right to ban it.
नहीं पर आप बना लो ना sir. Film can be made on any issue. Listen, the argument here is no. Dr. Panja, the issue is if somebody wants to make a certain kind of film, they should be allowed to make that film, whatever the issue may be. Anyone is welcome to make a film on something that they wish to put out in society. Don't stop them from doing that. Let people decide.
Rahulji, two things. One is that Ashokji just now mentioned about some kind of genocide and killings in Bengal. This is absolutely false. And you know, he's a sympathizer of that party which spreads fake news. This is very much an attempt, a devious attempt to malign Bengal. So he needs to backtrack on that. 3 states, why are they, getting rid of the amusement tax? Why are they making it tax-free? That only speaks volumes. You see, those 3 states were allowing the movie to be screened. Why are you making it tax-free? That is why. It speaks. When the PM espouses for the film, it speaks. The person who avoided it, the BJP spokesman evaded the question on the BBC documentary. So are we going to now talk about which is a good genocide and which is a bad genocide? What happened in Kashmiri Pandits is also wrong, and what happened in Gujarat 2002 was also wrong.
I'm out of time. Guru Prakash Paswan, final words before I wrap up. Quickly, sir.
No, I think it is clear by now. So TMC government is also going to ban Rabindranath Tagore. TMC government is going to ban the Constitution of India. TMC government is going to ban Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Baba Sahib Ambedkar has spoken about it.
It's great
Please don't show the character of your political party.